Today I decided to explore Kew Gardens. I wanted to spend a lovely day out in London whilst the weather was really beautiful. So come along whilst we explore. I fear entering this greenhouse is going to feel like entering a sauna, so here we go. It is indeed incredibly hot and very humid, but very beautiful. Let me take off my sunglasses. This is probably not a good idea to be wearing sunglasses in here. Oh my gosh, it's very damp. It's very, very damp. I mean, I guess it's required, isn't it, with all the plants? I'm so glad that I decided to come today instead of the original day that I planned to come, which was like 3 weeks ago, and which also turned out to be the hottest day on record in May. So I can only imagine what a hot box that greenhouse would have been, because that was so uncomfortable. But the great thing was when I left, the breeze, because it's a really breezy day today, it's 22 degrees. So it's kind of a warm day. It's, you know, it's t-shirt weather or like short sleeve weather, but there is a breeze, thank goodness, because that relief after leaving was much needed. That was a lot. So yeah, bring a beverage because I was so thirsty after that. So it looks like there's another greenhouse just here. So I thought it was just the one. I hadn't realised there are perhaps multiple. I don't know, there's a map. I feel like I should consult the map. But the windows look like they're open in this one, which hopefully should mean that I'm not entering another sweat box, because I don't feel like getting sweaty again, because I've only just managed to cool down a little bit. But we'll head on in, because this one looks... I've never seen this one before, or images of this one before. Let's have a look, let's take a look. It looks like they've covered up this one to perhaps preserve the seeds, because I've seen it on like YouTube and stuff. When people are trying to cultivate seeds, they'll cover them in like a little cloth thingy, just to ensure that they don't get like pollinated by, or cross-pollinated basically. They want to keep the, I don't know the technical term, but they want to keep it all pure or whatever. Some more climbing in this greenhouse, but I'm very pleased to let you know that this greenhouse is nowhere near as hot as the other one. It's actually pretty comfortable being in here, and it's a little bit bigger as well. So I'm excited to see what it looks like at the top, because in the other one, the aerial view looked so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. Oh. Wow. I don't know, with this view, I think it's safe to say that that was absolutely worth the climb. Wow. I know it's just like plants and stuff, but nature can be so beautiful. These are obviously like plants from all over the world, and so they're plants you wouldn't get to see every day or all together. So it just makes it feel all that more, I don't know, spectacular, you know? Okay, so it's time to regroup, because I want to figure out what I have time to see versus the time I have left, because some of the attractions close at like 5. So we were at Palmer House, which is the hot greenhouse. We're currently at Temperate House. Let me show you. I want to head to the Great Pergola. I want to head here afterwards. And I think those are most of the things that I kind of want to see that I know close at 5. I don't know what time it is now. Okay, it's 4 o'clock, so we've got an hour left. I don't think I'll have time to see anything else. So we'll head to the Great Pergola and then just put down a blanket and enjoy the park. Now that I think about it, it would have probably made far more sense for me to finish my little tour at the other end of Temperate House, because that's the way I need to go to get to the Great Pergola. Oh well, at least I get to see more of the grounds. Like, this is just, do you know what? I think what I want to do is come back again, maybe at another point in the summer. I don't need to go into any of the greenhouses because I've done that, but come back, get a blanket, do a little picnic, and like just enjoy the grounds. Because the thing about living in London is great. It's got loads of green space, which I love, but this is so well curated that everything just looks so beautiful. Like, you can just find a spot, and because obviously you have to pay to get in, it's not super overcrowded. Maybe in the summer, I don't know what it's going to be like in the summertime, but today, on this day, there's people dotted around, sat on picnic benches, but it just feels so nice. Like, just imagine under a tree with your book, some snacks, spend the whole day here. I don't remember how many acres of land the gardens sit on, but it's a lot. So you've got so many corners that you can choose from to come and sit and spend the day, which I love. Okay, there's another bit to explore. Let's head on into this place. Oh my god, there's a mouse in there. Okay, looks like there's a spot where you can get snacks, so let's take a look. I'm a bit peckish. Okay, so look like a little spot where you can get drinks and stuff to eat, bites to eat, like pizza and stuff, but I don't want to walk around with a pizza. So I think maybe I'll get something to eat once I leave, because I want to head over to the pergola. I mean, I do have about like an hour, and the pergola is just over there. It's not actually quite far, or that far from here. So I think I'm getting a bit hungry. It's fine. There's loads of places to grab food closer to Kew Gardens station. Is it Kew Gardens? Yes, it is. Kew Gardens stations. There's places to eat over there. Or I could also head into Richmond as well. I'm not actually that sure. That's an option. But I'll figure it out once I'm done with the pergola. Although I did plan on climbing up. Possibly. It looks awfully high. And I'm awfully hot. I feel like I've robbed off all of my makeup because of how sweaty that greenhouse was. I mean, I knew what I was getting into. It's a bloody greenhouse. I don't know who sent me there, and that's frazzled me completely. But it's fine. I want to, at the very least, if I don't head up the pergola, I'll take pictures of the outside because it looks really cool. I keep seeing signs for these wine walks, and I fear I need to find out a little bit more about what a wine walk involves, because I don't know, maybe I'll come back and do that as well. Although I'm not the biggest wine drinker, I do like a tipple now and then, but the older I've gotten, the less I feel like drinking. But in the sun, we're out in these gardens, a wine walk sounds like it would go down swimmingly. Honestly, same Mike, same. I'm very grateful to have found this bench because all the other benches seem to be occupied by people, but this seems to be in a bit more of a secluded location. So that probably accounts for why it's empty. But I haven't sat down since I got off the train and I'm feeling a bit tired. I just want to kind of sit down and soak it in. Although I did also bring a little foldable picnic blanket, is a stretch, but I brought something to sit down in the grass. But this was good. I think I'll maybe sit down once I finish with the pergola because I want to get all that stuff done, and then I can really enjoy the grounds as well. So it looks like the pergola actually closed at 4, which I get because I did think that most of the attractions closed at 4, but I think the greenhouses closed at 5, pergola at 4. So I got the times mixed up. Technically, I guess I should have come to the pergola first, but here we are. I can't say I'm disappointed that I don't have to climb all those stairs, and I do plan on coming back, so it's not a lost cause. I'll probably have the opportunity to climb it when, well, if I'm coming back in the summer, I don't know how that's going to work, but I definitely will have the opportunity to climb it at some point, or maybe not climb it. We'll see how I feel on the day. I do feel like I've seen most of what I kind of came to see. However, there is also Kew Palace, which from what I understand is actually the smallest palace in the UK, maybe the world, I don't know, but definitely in the UK, I think. But I won't have time to see that if that's open to the public, so that would have to be for another day. Also, I think they're setting up for the wine walk behind me, and I'm a testament that marketing works, because I keep seeing these wine walk signs all throughout the garden, and you know what, count me in. I'm here to walk and drink wine because honestly it sounds like it'll be a blast. So I found a place to kind of sit and chill, and there's not really anything else for me to see today because I think everything is closed now. The ticket I got, which was £25, allows you entry into basically everything on the ground. So Kew Palace, which I realise now closes at 4:30. I just googled it, and oh, by the way, it's actually the smallest palace, British palace. So not in the world, but British palace, because I hate misinformation, so I had to double check my facts. But anyway, so that closed at 4:30, pergola closed at 4, and then the greenhouses close at 5. So I guess I didn't get to see everything, but like I said, I will be coming back. But there is also another ticket that you can get, which is I think £11, and that one is for entry, I believe, I want to say after 4 o'clock. That's what I saw when I was booking my ticket a few weeks ago. So I'm pretty sure it's after 4, it's £11, because it doesn't allow you entry into any of the attractions. So it's just to come in and use the grounds, which I guess is okay. But if you want to come and enjoy the summer, you might as well just get the full price ticket and enjoy the grounds as well. Just spend the whole day at Kew, why not? I figured even if everything is kind of closed, I can still walk around. And we're currently heading to the Princess of Wales Conservatory, which there's actually a David Attenborough time capsule saved under here. So I was saying that there is a time capsule with a bunch of seeds saved in this conservatory by David Attenborough, and I think they're going to be digging them up in like 2087 or something, or 2088, so a very long way from now. I think they believe the seeds will be, or the plants will be, nearly extinct by the time they dig them up, which I think is really cool. But I realise now that this may be where they had the lily pads, because I know I kept seeing online there was like one of the buildings housed lily pads, and it looked really cool. And I don't know why I thought I would just chance upon it, but I hadn't realised it was in here. I think it looks like it would have been in here, and I did really want to see that. But I guess all the more reason for me to come back and explore some more. You don't do it all in one go, you know, it's just so large. And to be fair, I did come in the afternoon. I think I arrived around 3:30. So don't be like me. Come when it opens, like 10:30, 10 o'clock. I think it's 10:30 it opens. Maybe 10. I think it's 10. So come nice and early so you can have the time to really appreciate everything. Because I did really want to see those giant lily pads. I can't lie, they look very cool. Okay, so time to regroup. And so I think I'm around here. And I think I'm just going to walk around this area and have a look. Obviously things are going to be closed, but I still think it'll be a really nice walk. So yeah, the Orangery is the next port of call, and then I think I might walk around outside Kew Palace. So we'll do that after the Orangery. I didn't think I needed to do so much research to visit the garden, but it actually turns out that the water lily place, or where the water lilies are, which is called Water Lily House, is actually temporarily closed, which there was an area back there that I saw was closed. I didn't know what it was, and the Water Lily House isn't on the map, so not my fault. But yeah, it's actually not available to view, so even if I had come earlier, I wouldn't have been able to see it anyway. Normally coming to Kew Gardens and learning some new gay history, because I didn't know this. That's a really cool fact, to be very honest with you. But yeah, you learn something new every day. I have never seen this tree in my life, and it's absolutely beautiful, but I can't see a plaque that details what this is, because this is amazing. No, I can't find anything. There's no plaque. Oh, I'm really curious as to what this tree is. I love it. I don't know if the camera is really picking up the little spikes that are standing up, but just looking at it is really, really cool. Especially with the way it's swaying in the wind. I love it. Okay, so I think the Orangery is usually a cafe space, but it looks like there's an event going on in here as well. Or maybe it's a wedding. I don't know, but it'd be really cool. I wonder if you can get married here. It'd be really nice, actually. But yeah, closed for a private event. I guess closed because it's closing as well. So there we go. I was overhearing someone just complaining about the Orangery being closed, and it turns out that there is a wedding taking place there today, which is really, really cool. And what a beautiful venue. I'm curious as to how much that would actually cost, because I can imagine that that would be exorbitant. Guess we found the wedding. So there must be another event space just there for them to actually get married. And then they're having their reception at the Orangery. Oh, that's really cool. I wonder what space that is down there. But from here it looks really, really cool. But I don't know what building that is. Oh, wow. Okay, love that for them. And here we have Kew Palace, which is the smallest royal palace in the UK. And the grounds are to die for. What is this saying? Okay, so this closes at 4. Okay, fine. So I know for next time, but I'm going to explore the grounds because it's so well manicured and it looks really cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. Even though it's only a couple of colours. Oh, this is not comfortable to walk on at all. Oh my gosh. That is very uncomfortable. It's all like poking into my feet. This was not thought through. But I just love the textures. Even though it's only a couple of colours, like this is like a greeny grey, and then you've got I think that's lavender. I'm pretty sure it's lavender. But even though it's only a couple colours, oh, there's some yellow, whatever that is back there. But I love the way it feels like everything has a texture to it. Like the way this like shrubbery is going on, and then you've got the spikiness of the lavender, and then the shrubs used to border it. Oh, wow. Oh, these rocks, oh my days. Let me get onto the smooth section of this because this is ridiculous. There we go. Wow. How cool. What is that? That little thing back there. Gazebo? That's what you call them, right? Let's have a seat here. What a view. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, definitely have to come back here and explore this palace. I might want to look up pictures of it online. I want to be surprised. Actually, maybe I should, just in case it's not all that interesting. But I think, hopefully, well, at least hopefully it's worth visiting. Let's have a look at that gazebo right there. Oh, wow. Oh, how pretty. Wow, this feels like a fairy tale. Let's, hold on. Oh, there's a one that's more easily accessible. Let's smell the roses. Oh my gosh. That smells delicious. Wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Right, let's have another sniff. Oh, that smells so good. Let's smell this one. Are these roses? I don't know, but we're gonna have, they look like peonies. Do you know what? I'm not a horticulturalist. I'm not a plant person. I'm trying to be though. But let's have a sniff. Oh, that smells so nice. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever in my life taken the time to smell roses, which sounds odd, because I just never really think that they'll smell that nice. But, which is funny because rose is one of my favorite notes in perfumes. So that should have kind of registered to me, but it's not really ever, or it never really has. But, wow. This is cool. There's not really much to it, but I can imagine it'd be really cool to take pictures in here. Do you know what? As someone who loves the scent of rose in perfume, those roses smell nicer than any perfume I've ever purchased. I've been bitten by the bug. We're gonna smell more roses now. Oh, yeah, that smells good. There's some more down there. I'm gonna go have a whiff. Those ones aren't as fragrant. Why did I think this was artichoke? It's absolutely not. This is what it's called. Where's the sign? There we go. I think it's safe to say that that garden is the garden dreams are made of. Like, that is rich goals. If you one day get the funds to buy you a really big house, to have enough space and acreage or whatever it is, to have that kind of garden, that is it, that right there, that is the goals. Anyway, I could have sat there all afternoon, to be very frank with you. That was lovely. I'm very glad I came by. I consulted with the map, and this is Nash Conservatory, which I'm guessing, well, very much so looks like, where the wedding took place. So I think they're clearing up now, and everyone's probably having the reception. But what a really lovely venue. All right, so I think I'm gonna start heading off now because I'm pretty sure it closes in about an hour anyway. And I've seen most of what I can see, but like I've kept mentioning, I'm definitely coming back, and a lot earlier, because this was such a good day. And to be so candid with you guys, it's been a week, okay? I've had, okay, you can't really see me, let me turn around this way, but I've had a doozy of a week, a stressful week. It's been horrid, okay? Corporate life is horrible, and I've just been so stressed. So I really needed this day, and I feel so energized just being out in nature, being out in the plants. I feel really good, and I feel like this is just such a positive end to what has been an awful week. I needed this so much. So thank you so much for coming along with me, and hopefully I get to see more of Kew Gardens in the future, because what just a lovely place to come to. Like, I feel like I've said this throughout the whole video, but I love it here. I will be back. Maybe I'll even get a membership, okay? It's that serious. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.